What's up, guys? This is going to be Capricorn February. It's going to be considered a general reading. I don't usually like to say general. It's kind of an ugly word, but it's still fine. It's not an ugly word. It doesn't have to be. But you know what we mean by that, or what I mean by that, excuse me, is both love and money. Just reading mainly for the message. So yeah, let's see what wants to come out here for that. One second. Let's see. Okay. Just kind of getting my money manifestation altar on point here. All right, Spirit of Gratitude, let's read for the message. Highest of highs, those who resonate, feel free to apply. Feel free to like, share, follow, reach out for a one-on-one reading. Generating love, money, and abundance effortlessly. You can hear the peaceful music I have in the background. Okay, so in this period of rebirth, don't be afraid to kind of jump directly for what you want, Capricorn. Okay? The emotionally settling with the moon card in the upright speaks to the fact that this is kind of embodied within you. We talk a lot about an emotional blueprint or structure that, resides within you. And so that kind of great harmonizer or equilibrium exists anywhere that you go. So I feel as though this spread is really asking you to, not be afraid to uproot yourself with the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse here, because that would be a form of self-sabotage. Okay, not jumping directly to where you want to be. Not really kind of seeing this as a viable option and solution. Sharpen with all of these swords energy your mind's eye and your mind's focus, because although at times maybe you may take what you're capable of for granted, know that that is kind of a function of this kind of equilibrium settling in energy, this kind of cozy comfort, not necessarily wanting to uproot oneself from their domain necessarily, but these cards are suggesting that that might be a part of your rebirth transition that you're encountering at the moment. This is actually somewhat of a moral. This is underpinnings of morality, to the extent that it may be again something that is not customary to your kind of emotional imprinting of being settled and content where you are, and not to the extent of kind of saying that in a pejorative way, but to the extent of saying that in a way that you're able to find content and peace and settle within. This is just saying that, well, if you were able to do so while you were at your kind of end point, maybe you can be capable of being kind of content and at ease and at peace through the processing transitioning point as well. And this is something that is kind of very maybe outside of your realm of possibility or experience. Maybe you're used to this kind of chaotic, hectic lifestyle where, transitions or births for that matter are chaotic, and There isn't kind of this peaceful precedent set. Again, like you said, like I said just a second ago, we have the kind of chill background music. I hope that YouTube doesn't pull this video. But, you know, you have an authority over how something plays out, how you're going to respond, the precedent that you set out for your life is an internal decision, what you choose to surround yourself with. It's not merely just this handed down and inherited tone or kind of workhorse mentality or breakneck mentality. This is something that can be effervescent, free-flowing, and spiritual, and light and loose, and easygoing. So that's what I'm getting as far as, you know, something that's speaking more so to a transition, to the extent that you're actually, you know, not only spreading your wings and, you know, stretching them out, flying like an eagle, soaring, you know, heights that you may never have thought that, you know, you were capable of or possible of, but or possible to you or for you or through you for that matter. But to the extent that you go with the flow, to the extent that you even set forth the precedent and allow the space and the generosity and the grace and the compassion and the space for you to even plant the seeds and have the kind of birth beginnings of those notions that, hey, I could actually make this life a lifestyle, and there's a methodology to how I want to go about my days and my existence. And, you know, again, like I said, that's going to allow you to kind of spread your wings and reach heights unimaginable. But that kind of gentleness, or that kind of slowly easing and soothing and massaging yourself into new experiences that, you know, you may not be familiar with and you're rare, you know, for you to be able to kind of have that approach with yourself, pick up where, you know, you were last left off, whether it be the tone or the kind of ethos that your, you know, childhood rearing set forth. This is a big revelation. This is a huge revelation because it brings you back to your place of empowerment. Shout out to the OG Emperor in the back. That's what he's all about. It brings you to a position of authority, and it starts with creating space, and not merely kind of toiling in the you know, the immediacy or the moment, which can at times be frightening or hellish in and of itself. If you're up against deadlines or bills or things like this, know that there is a kind of aura approach, a methodology approach to all of this. And so you are setting the tone for that, you know, feedback loop type, you know, approach. So that's what I have for you, Cap. Thank you so much for your time. Feel free to reach out for one-on-one reading. Love you lots. Peace.